It's too early. What's up, creepers? Hey, I think it's Chris, Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Early. It's what? Almost 10 o'clock now? Let's put the proper thing up. What's going on, everybody? Don't mind me. I'm under the weather, as usual. I'm under the weather. I got a sick kid home. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You know what else I don't like? This fucking cord. I'm getting spoiled in my old age. With the... What the hell? Stop firing for a second. Stops firing. I didn't mean to fire that fucking thing off. Alright, here we go. Ah, you bastard. So I don't really have any agenda today, honestly. Ah, come on, quit firing it off, bro. Here we go. Ah! Billy-O, what's going on, man? Are you kidding me? Oh, what? Your mom? There, Jesus, I almost ran into the dealio. Alright, oh, what the hell? What in the hell? Jet, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, right on, Billy-O. Thanks for tuning in, man. Num 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 num. I actually almost fired up. Wow, I zigged when I should have zagged there. I almost fired up the modern VCS to play the version of Yaz Revenge that's on that thing. I don't remember if it's something I downloaded or if it was already on there. Oh, you fuck. You fuck. There we go. My left thumb just doesn't want to do anything, which is weird. I took the brace off. I have it here. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm only using my thumb. It's the other side. Yeah, wake and bake, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. What's weird is it's my left thumb that doesn't want to work today. It was a little too soon. There we go. Could also be this dish. I'm using the modern Atari controller. And it's got a dish thing instead of a D-pad. I wonder, has anyone come up with a mod for that? Oh, shit. Does anyone know of a different kind of, I guess an actual D-pad that you can swap out on this thing? I might try a couple of different things. Actually, no, it's too big. Now it gets fucking serious. Oh, I didn't even know I had that thing. I didn't even know I had the cannon. Oh, sugar. Sugars. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I was so afraid we had another round of COVID going on in the house. It must just be like a cold or a very light flu or something. Everybody here's got something going on, you know. My lady's got a cough and she's hacking. Oh, shit. She's hacking up a storm. And I got the other one with a fever all day yesterday. Ah, shoot. You know, let's get rid of the barrier. Let's get rid of more of the barrier. I thought that would have got me. Ah, shit. Stop firing, bro. Relax with the thumb, brah. Brah! There we go. My God. I should be doing laundry, but I'm procrastinating. It's funny, just before I came on, I was like, I'm not going. I'm not doing it now. So I made a coffee and then went out on the porch. Ah, damn it. Ah, it's alright for a warm-up, I suppose. But I went out on the porch and I came back in. It's actually been helping. I would have thought it would have aggravated it, but the cold or whatever. It's actually helping. Oddly enough. Damn, am I going to do this shit again? Whee! I guess I am. If you guys don't know the whole story to Yaz Revenge, I did a whole video about it. There was a recording you could buy that told the story, and then the other side of the record, I think it was a 45, or it might even been one of those floppy record things that you could get, you know, as a novelty. You know, this guy told the story, and then there was this really cheesy, really 80s, horribly done song about the Yaz Revenge. It's so horrible, and I absolutely love it. You know? Not on like a cliche, I like bad shit kind of thing. It's genuinely one of those. Oh, I got trapped in the blocks. But yeah, it's a pretty fun story, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it came with a comic too. It's one of my favorites. I'll get to the chat here in a minute, guys. Dude, replay that. That didn't touch it at all. I got a freebie there. I'm good with it. Ah, stupid disc. Almost feels like playing an original on television. I'm pretty sure someone has made a copy of this for the Intellivision, right? I'm pretty sure I remember that being a thing. Oh. Run away! Run away! I gotta get on it, man, with all these really rad homebrews. So many really good ones now. A lot of really great what-ifs. Break free! Yeah, boy! Are the levels on the sounds okay? No one's complained or said anything, so I'm just going to assume that you can hear the game as well as me. At least well enough. Maybe you can't hear me at all. That's why you're not complaining. Shit, I'm trapped. Oh! I thought I was a fucking goner there. I thought I was a goner. Oh, dude, he smacked me like a pimp. I didn't want to say the B word. That's kind of cliche. I just got pimp slapped. I got put in my place. That fucker just says, smack! Fuck your feelings. Oh, stupid thing, leave me alone. Oh. Alright. Let's go back. Oh, wow, there's quite a bit in here. Not much. Wake it big. Should be doing laundry. We covered that. Okay, my building's laundry room is... Oh, it's depressing. No kidding. Let me get my glasses. I cleaned them before this, too. It's a very unique game. Absolutely it is. It's one of the reasons why I'm drawn to it, because the Atari had so much of the same, but with like its own little, you know, usually just a new name. Some color and shape changes, but I'd like to see an SNES version. Yeah, right on. I wonder what that would look like. I think of Pac-Land, you know? How you're not. I don't know. Everything sounds good. Great. Thanks, Billio. Jess Screamer says, you're good. All right, let's play one more round of this. And then we'll throw. Oh, let me get this off. I'm only using it for the comments. Because I can't see them without it. I almost ran into the thing again. Oh my goodness, Chris. It's not a Yaz Revenge kind of day, I suppose. Oh, come on, man. Beep, beep, beep. Get right in there. Ah! I got sucked in by the fucking tractor beam. My go-to game is always Star Master. Right on. Honestly, one of my go-to games is... Oh... And we'll probably play it next. Yeah, I guess I'm not feeling Yaz Revenge anymore. I don't know why. It's Galaxian on the Atari. When I used to do Sunday Night Live on fucking asshole. Yeah, let's pick another game. When I used to play Sunday Night Live over on Instagram, that was there was a nice crowd that used to show up every week. In fact, a lot of people would say stuff like, you can't end the weekend without Sunday Night Live kind of thing, And it was really great. There we go. Just kind of, things changed. But we would often start with this. Let's see if I'm going to move in this game. Beep. I think this is amazing. This is actually one of my favorite ports aside from the arcade. Oh, I thought I had that dude. He'll come back. They always come back. What was that book? Sometimes They Come Back. It was a short story. Stephen King. Actually, they made a movie about it. I remember liking it. Oh! Greed worked for me on that one. Normally it fucks me all up. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. We got it. We got this. Sometimes They Come Back. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good movie. I want to say it was like an HBO exclusive kind of thing, but I could be way off. It may not have ever shown on HBO. No, it would have to have when I remember it coming out. Oh, wow. That was so hardcore. Dr. War fell over. It's an action figure I got. I suppose to win the game, I gotta fire, right? Oh, here we go. I'm not going to get it. So you got to get that rhythm. I'm not awake yet. Awake enough yet. Oh! Let me get this guy first. And then I'll worry about you up close and personal. All right, we'll just get rid of you. I guess not. There we go. We got him. We got his punk ass. Oh, I thought I got through that. Dude said, go between the drops, man. That was a poor excuse for a round. It is still early for me, though. And I'm under the weather. Hey, man, M. Ah. Oh, I thought I had him there, too. It's one of those timing games, you know? Just throw a couple out there. Hopefully, yeah, hoping one sticks. Just throw it against the wall. See what the fuck happens. Come on, joystick thing, button. Fuck, my hand is starting to hurt already. This is probably a bad fucking idea. That was greed. That was pride and greed. That was me saying, I'm fucking good enough to do this. You know what I did? A couple days ago, I started watching the John Wick flicks. I've never seen them. I don't know why. I just never have. So I watched the first one. It came up on Netflix as a recommendation. Oh, Jesus. That's why I gotta shut the fuck up and just play, right? And I watched it. I'm thinking to myself, it was violent and it was fun, but I didn't think it was very good. But then it recommended the second one, so I fucking watched it. And I thought the same thing, but it sucked me in anyway. It seems very gratuitous in it by design, you know? And there was a lot of really rad references. I think it was the second one. Maybe it was the third one. Where John Wick ends up in this room. I guess it's supposed to be like a museum of firearms, you know? And he puts together a pistol, a revolver, you know, out of different parts. I mean, you can't really do that, but that's a direct reference to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And there were like a lot of little things like that in it. And then once I saw that, I was like, wow, fuck. And I bet you that's why. I mean, the movies themselves, they're not very good. It's like junk food for the brain. But they're fun, and I'm watching these, and I'm like, oh shit, oh yeah, there's that. And even if you didn't pick up on it, I bet you enjoyed the movie subconsciously because it did stuff like that. Whether you know, like Mr. Plinkett would say, you may not have noticed, but your brain did. Boop. I thought I had him on the get-go. But I enjoyed them. I'd like to see John Wick 4. That came out recently, didn't it? Or is it coming out? I didn't look it up. I didn't care enough to. But I finished the last one yesterday. Pretty fun flicks. And I'll tell you what, you know, all those times you're like, dude, why did you just make sure he was dead? John Wick does that. He has no problem just standing right over you and putting 5 in your face. It's fucking wicked. And I like how they do the whole, you know, he's actually reloading everything in real time. So it's not like this perfect. They were fun. And I believed Keanu in this. He must have done a lot of training, or he really is that type of cat. I mean, not like a crazy killer, but into weapons and stuff. Because I believed him. I didn't believe him in The Matrix, you know? I can't see Keanu being an action star. But dude knocked out of the park with that. John Wick. It felt like a love letter. Oh man, I thought I did get him! I fucking And that's when he knew he fucked up. If I'm gonna fucking hurt, I might as well make it count, right? Fucking whore. I have, what is it called? Retro Rock on here. I'm just having trouble loading games into it. Every time I download a pack, it has like 6 games in it. It says it's, I don't know. I went where the website told me to go. So, we'll get to it eventually so we can get back to playing other games just besides just Atari, you know. Or besides just, oh, I wasn't even paying attention. 2600. Wow, this is horrible. I'm almost ashamed of myself. That's alright, we're just about having fun. See, Dr. War. We'll do this for a minute. Let me swap over. Dr. War. I think I did a video on this guy. It's a pretty interesting figure from a British line. The legs are covered in this like rubber tube, but there's still a joint in there. It almost feels like a Barbie style joint. It kind of clicks, you know. It came with missiles that you can put in the hand and shoot them. It's good times. Good times. Dr. War! Alright, let's go back to the game. Dr. War! Oh, shoot, I fucked up everything on the screen here. Let me move this over so I can see the chat. So I can hear it when you guys chitter. Oh, man, my fucking hand's killing me. That's alright. You gotta suffer for your art, right? Is this art? The game might be. I'm not. It's so satisfying to do. It really is. Oh, I'm definitely taking an ibuprofen after this. You know what I should do? I should start streaming on Rumble. I set up all that. I got all excited about it. And then OBS and Rumble weren't getting along. And then I just said, fuck that. I just said, fuck that. There we go. You know who's doing really well over in Rumble? DJC. He streams, I believe, in 3 places. YouTube, Rumble, and maybe it's Twitch. I don't know what the third one is. I honestly don't know. Oh, what the fuck? I thought I had him there. Come get me, motherfucker. Come get me. Oh, I just fucked it up right there. Come on, man. So satisfying. My hat's off to the programmers of this one. Oh, shit. Trying to get underneath them and give them the old what's up. Fuck! That dude straight up kamikazed my ass. Anyone got any big plans for the weekend? Really nothing going on this month besides Valentine's Day, right? President's Day? Oh. Well, I can't line a shot up to save my fucking life here. 1970. Oh man, I didn't get that one very well. What the hell? Come on, man. Oh. Oh, that fucking hurt. Suffer for you guys. Oh, you purple sneaky fuck. Ah, I hate it when I miss the third one. Got him. Nothing planned yet? You know what? That's the best kind of plans. Honestly. So freeing to be like, yeah, I got shit to do. Once in a great while. You know? This is like light show thing coming. It's like, I don't know what you call it. It's an exhibit. Where you're basically walking through like, I guess, rooms of different lighting effects. And you can interact with some of it. Oh! Let me shut up for a second here. But I think it's like $30 a head. It looks rad though. Oh, your mother's a teat fucker. I don't even know what the fuck that one. Oh boy! Oh, why did I run away from him? I forget what it's called, but I keep getting ads for it on Facebook. I want to check that out. Oh. Alright, I'm going to shut up and play. Unless there's some pressing topics you want my uneducated opinion on. I honestly thought I was a goner there. Oh, they should have gone with that last one. I saw that you wrote something about the winner. Give me a minute here to die. I wish I was really into like adventure RPG style games, guys. So you could actually watch me play something, you know, that... I mean, I know this is cool to watch too, but... Oh, shit. But it would be nice to go on adventures with you. Alright, let's see, what we got here? I'm an absolute homebody during the winter. Yeah, I'm a homebody, period. I gotta rest my hand here, sorry. This is stupid. I should have some ice right here. I actually don't use ice. I keep a bag of frozen peas. I've had the same one for like 3 years. And you just, you break it against what hurts. What in the Sam hell? Ooh. Don't zig when you should zag, you fat bastard. You know what? We should play something calm. Let's play something calm in a minute. Let's fucking go bowling. I love bowling. Oh, dude. I need to play in television bowling again. I think I've only played it like once or twice. And it was on one of those Sunday Night Lives. My lady played with me. And it took us a few minutes to figure out how to play the damn thing, you know? I think we looked it up too, like live. I didn't realize it was going to be so fucking complicated. But once you get it, man, holy Jesus, is it a fucking great game. Oh, I'm going to die here. I'm going to die on this ground. Whoop. Sent you to the depths of alien hell. It's Minnesota. I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about Minnesota. It was just the first state that came to mind to make that fucking joke. Ah, my fucking hand. All right, yeah. Let's go to something a little more gentle on the fucking hand here. Bowling is B, right? Boing. Let's play boing. All right. Boo, boo, boo. This was a rainy day game, you know? This is another one where once you get the feel of it, you can't lose, you know? Woo, woo. Did you just catcall me? I should have went down. I should have went down. Downtown Julie Brown. Remember her? She was cute. That should have been a fucking strike. Oh, man. So to save you guys time when I do my little... I gotta go make a cup of coffee. What the fuck? Why'd you move it, Chris? That was all me. That was all me. I actually have it set up. I just have to press the button. There we go. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna line up with that stain on the screen. I'm just kidding. I will say, though, if you guys were to look at the laptop, you would think, what the fuck? And it's not like it's filthy. I do my projects here, too. So it's got paint on it. It's maybe there are some dust between the keyboard. There's color on it. There's resin stuck to it in certain spots because it dripped a little bit. This laptop's a workhorse. Compliments of our friend. I keep doing that. Richard Haywood sent it to me just randomly out of the kindness of his heart. I had a Mac book something, I don't know what the fuck it was. But it worked well. It worked well enough. It was really good. And then one fateful day I spilled my drink in it. I don't remember if it was a soda or a... Hey, at least the top has two now. But regardless of what I spilt in it, it's gone. So I went out and got... It was during like Black Friday sales. Not on Black Friday. Fuck that noise. Oh, that should have been a strike. Oh! Chris, slow down, bro. And it was inexpensive. I didn't really look at the specs, but I ended up buying one for me and my lady, and she still uses hers. But mine just didn't have the fucking... It didn't have the shit, you know? It didn't stream very well. And Rich was like, bro, I got tons of just laptops sitting around. Let me just get one together for you. I guess. And he just sent it out. And I was like, oh, why, thank you, sir. Along with his, oh my God! DJC, if you ever watch this or you are watching, bro, I completely forgot about that. Rich Haywood sent me his... I guess, what was it, the Founders Atari VCS? The initial wood grain one with the real wood or whatever. Because it got fucked up in the flood that his Jersey and all. I think he's from Jersey. A couple of years back, there was a horrible flood in this area that just fucking took everything out. And I think I auctioned off my, raffled off my Necronomicon console for that. But regardless, he sent me his Founders Special Edition, whatever you want to call it, Atari VCS. To see if I can get going. And I did. I got it up and going. It needs memory. I think that's all it needed was memory. And since I bought one when they were $99, the Onyx there, I was like, you know what? DJC said he needed one, so I wanted to send it to him. I mean, he's going to get it exactly how I have it now. I mean, he's going to have to put in a few bucks for whatever memory stick he's going to jam into it. I don't know shit about that stuff. But I told him I sent it out to him. I completely fucking spaced on that. Well, let me figure out whether or not I have to have surgery on my hand and I can go back to work. The other laptop has NES Maker in it. I bought the program. And I just couldn't figure it out. And I asked my daughter, who's tech savvy, to watch the videos. You know, they have their own videos, which are like tutorials and demonstrations and what have you. Excuse me. I just couldn't get it together. And she didn't really, I guess she didn't want to. I was kind of hoping it would be something that her and I could work on together. And, you know, she's becoming a teenager, so of course you know. Something for us to work on together and get credit for it. And, you know, the first handful were going to be alzheimers, you know, in purple cartridges and a special deal. I was going to try to make 25. I had someone on board to put it on cartridge and label them. I had someone on board to make a sleeve for it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I wasn't going to go so far as a box. And I was going to make the very first, I think it was either 10 or 25. Just for the Alzheimer's thing. And of course, it would have been priced a little higher than, a little unreasonable, but it would have been for the charity thing. It would have been like $100. I mean, I would have thrown a package together. Maybe it wouldn't have been that much. I don't know. Well, you know, I don't think that's unreasonable given what homebrews have been going for. So, I mean, regardless, I was going to try to do that, and I had written down a whole bunch of stuff on top of making an ET game. I was originally going to do it for an ET game, but I wanted to make an Atari Creep game. I don't even think I would have sold it, unless you wanted it on cartridge. But, I mean, you could do that your fucking self. The ROM would have been available, you know? But that's all right. My ET game was really ambitious, too. When you fell into the holes, that brought you to a level. You weren't just stuck in a fucking hole looking for something. You had to actually earn finding the piece. And I legit was... I wrote down every piece that was in the phone in the movie, you know. The speak and spell umbrella, the record player, saw blade. And you were going to have to find every one of those fucking pieces. And then the boss battle probably would have been like, the final boss battle would have probably been like, you know, the FBI agents and stuff there at the end chasing you. You just had to avoid them and whatever. I don't know. I didn't have it completely mapped out. But like one of the levels when you went into the hole was going to be, you know, Elliot on the bike flying around, probably collecting something. I don't know. I just came up with an outline of ideas in a bunch of brainstorming sessions, but I couldn't figure the program out. And I have no idea how I'd even get music onto it. And that would have been fun. But I really did want to make an Atari Creep game. It was obviously going to be like creepy. It was going to be like a haunted house kind of game. But it would have had references like when you started outside. I mean, Christine was going to be parked in the driveway. The house, of course, was going to look like the Amityville Horror House. Pretty cool stuff. Ah. Ugh. That's rough. Woo woo. Alright, we might be having to make another cup of coffee here. I originally downloaded a program where you could, and it was a free one, where you can make games for the Game Boy. And then I was talking about it, I think in a live stream, and someone was just like, dude, you're better off just doing the NES thing because the Game Boy would have been a little tougher to sell, but I wasn't really looking to sell. Again, unless, I suppose I could whip up a handful of cartridges and figure it out, but it wasn't a money-making venture, I'll tell you that. I just wanted to make the game. Ah. You got Brian's Man Cave whipping out games left and right for the Intellivision. Great stuff, too. Not that I know anything about that field or the processes that go into it. But I was genuinely impressed with it. And I guess he had some experience in the past doing it, too. But the games that he's whipping out, I would have thought would have been a little higher level than where, time-wise. I'm not saying the guy couldn't be talented. I mean, there's usually a progression in people's work that you can see, you can calculate, His games were fucking fire from the get-go. Dude's talented. Dude's really talented. Wow. Wow. Alright. Actually starting to get hungry now. Oh! Boo! Alright. I'll play something a little more exciting here after this. I don't even know how many people are in here. It's all covered up. I don't have a 2-screen set up. I got all the windows on top of each other while I stream. Oh, I got robbed of that one. You know what? I just realized something. I don't ever look at... Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if I can't save it. I don't necessarily look at the score. Let's play one more round. One more round. I don't know if I've ever looked at the score or cared about it in this game. What a weird random revelation to have after all these years. Because I played this a lot. You wouldn't know it from watching me play. But... a little low. Yeah. Alright. This is about timing. Ah! Excuse me. I don't know if I've ever cared about the score. Maybe, and I don't recall doing one, but probably have. A high score squad challenge on one of these. I can't say I've ever given a shit enough to. This is just one of those games I just do to relax, kick back. Anybody who's watching, have you ever tried or wanted to make a game or even attempted it? I mean, have you completed a game? I'm curious. See, here's the thing. Brian was working off of books, and past experience and knowledge, but mostly books. um, and maybe it's a code thing. Maybe he's a computer guy in his daily life. I don't know. I honestly don't know what Brian does for a living, but I can't learn that way. I would get 2 pages in and be like, you know what? Unless I'm being shown or I could actually do it, as I'm being told to do it. I'm that kind of learner. I'm a visual and show me kind of guy. You put a book in front of me that explains it piece by piece, word by word, I'm going to fail every fucking time. Jet says he's never played or he's never made a game. Yeah, I don't know. All right, what should we play? We're in the B's right now. Beam Rider comes to mind. I'm not in a berserk kind of mood. You know what? Yeah, let me go make another cup of coffee real quick. Let me put you guys on standby. And here, I'll get Beam Rider all. Where are my glasses? I can't see a goddamn thing. It should be on the top here. Okay, yeah. All right, let me go make a cup of coffee. Hang out for a little bit, guys. I'll be right back. Ba, 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 ba. You know, I really should get like an actual regular coffee pot for stuff like this. And actually put it right over here. I'm trying to get it set up for this kind of thing, but someday I'll have like a little setup. But we use the Keurig. We have a Keurig. Oh yeah. Oh shit. What's going on here? I'm skipping all over the place. Oh, I forgot this D-pad. Come on over, baby. There we go. I gotta be very careful how so I don't waste my, torpedoes for this guy. There we go. Because you press up to get those if you've never played this game. You press the button to fire. But for some reason, you have to press up to start the next level. I mean, I guess it's a nice feature if you want to take a fucking break, but you're going to see how hectic this gets, like, fast. And, hold on. And you can, by accidentally, slip your thumb up. And waste all those. No, I mean, is it at the end of the day if you waste them and you can't shoot that thing down at the end? No. Those are some really good points that you're missing out on. Oh, that should have got him. Fucker. Ooh, that's sweeter for some reason. Shouldn't be. Oh. Thought for sure he was coming over that way. Fucking rocks. So I was watching a video. God, I can't remember. It was like, it's a newer channel, Atari Network something. I may be way off on that. I got trapped and couldn't figure out how to get the fuck out. So they were talking about the, hey, Television Gamer, good morning. They were talking about some of the new stuff that has been announced, with Atari related stuff, of course. And the handheld actually intrigued me. I normally don't like handhelds. They're usually too small. But this thing had oh, shoot. I wasted them all. It's a larger size thing, and it's got the little spinner thing. I don't know if I want to be doing this the whole time, looking straight down at that table, but this one actually interests me. And of course, it has the 50th anniversary aesthetic. Oh, the pasta shells. Why didn't I shoot the pasta shell? Those things are so satisfying. The sound. Kind of wish I had headphones on right now. If I did, you guys wouldn't fucking hear a thing. Oh! I didn't even see that. Sector 4. I don't remember how high I ever got on this. I have to go to Atari.io and trace back to the High Score Squad challenges. God, I haven't been there forever. I feel awful. Those guys were so good to me. I just panicked and dropped out of every group. It was just starting to get overwhelming, keeping up with everybody and everything. I don't know how people do it. Oh, I thought I was going to sneak up on his ass. I need some extra lives here, guys. Send me an Atari symbol. Look at that. Speak of the devil. That's one of those things that if you don't fucking get on it like that, you're screwed. Because you usually have to fight through a couple of obstacles, you know? Oh, that was dumb. Fuck, I'm done. I'm done over here. Oh! I legit thought I was trapped. What the fuck hit me? Did he kamikaze? Howard, what's up, buddy? Good morning. Anyone who's just joining, you miss a riveting round of bowling. No, we played a couple. We played Galaxian. We started off with some Yaz Revenge. Oh, good. Ah, I couldn't get the damn thing. The free guy that was coming down. Every now and again, these little yellow, what I call Atari symbols, come down. And if you catch it, you get an extra life. If you shoot it, it bombards you with a missile. Oh, wow. That was ungood. Sector 6. Come on, Chris, you're better than that. Oh! Oh, there was a free guy, too. Oh, my godness. Activision, you kooky motherfuckers. Oh, man. Am I even on the right screen for you guys? I'm sure someone would have told me by now. Yeah. Alright. Let's play a little bit more. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. You know, I'm home. Should stream every day. I've never been about growing a channel, but it's actually starting to sound really good to me right now. You know, next time I see one of those free guys here in the early stages, wow, I tried to fire. I'll shoot at it and let you see what happens in the event that someone's never played this game. What? I only fired 2. I was so pissed, I just said, fuck it. Uh-oh. 660. We're, Oh! See what I mean? I should just get another USB joystick. I'm just rough on them, you know? I'm rough on joysticks. You can, you know, make any joke you want about that. See that right there? Bam. It comes right after you. It says, oh yeah, you don't want a free life? I'll take the one you got. You take this life or I'll take yours too. That's actually pretty clever. I'm proud of myself for that one. Take this life or I'll take yours. 2. I'll fire muskets in a pile of glue. That should have been a poo joke. Yeah. Come on, man. Gee whiz. Oh, that's right. I fired off a few. Why do I take my hand off the stupid D-pad when all 3 of my missiles are gone? I've never done that once in the history of anything. So dumb. Fucking run through this thing like fucking nothing. Stupid blocky Rockies. There we go. Now be careful going after those because what I just did there was stupid. Just sitting there and waiting because something will come down and it'll find you. It'll say, you know what? You want to just sit there like a fool? Oh man, my firing is way off today. Again, I'm supposed to have a fucking brace on right now. Well, we wait to see if surgery is needed for fixing it. I guess if it's still hurting by the time I go back, they're going to inject dye into me and give me something like an MRI or whatever. I'm not very hip to the lingo of how to look inside the body with equipment. Oh, I had it too! Those guys snuck out fast. That's alright. That's alright. I think we got birdies over here thinking it's fucking spring. Come on over, boy. There we go. Ah! I think the sick one's trying to get out of her room, but I nailed it shut, so. That's a fucking joke, by the way. Watch, I'll end up on some stupid fucking dickhead's live stream or something. And they'll play it over and over again. Creep locks children in the bedroom. You know what would happen if I locked them in the bedroom by doing that? They're 16, right? They're almost 16. No! She would kick that fucking door down and come beat my ass. Oh, I thought I had both of those. I keep shooting the rocks and thinking it's a free man. Ah! Go away. I need some extra lives here, guys. Come on. You like giving them to me in the early stages, but it doesn't help with this. Fuck. Man, can you tell I don't play much anymore? Alright, I'm just gonna go balls to the wall and just keep triggering. Or holding down the trigger. It's annoying to do that, but it's like, sometimes you just gotta pop off, you know? Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. No, she was wiggling her doorknob. I don't know if it was supposed to say I want to come out, but come on over. There you go, buddy. All are welcome. I'm trying to collect as many of those as I can. Try not to waste them, you know? Last guy. Come on over, bro. Where you going? See, you gotta get to it quick. I mean, obviously that's the first one, so it's gonna be the fucking easiest. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. I didn't discover this one until like later on. Actually, you know who I think hipped me to this one? And I could be way wrong on this. God, man, my memory is so garbage. I think it was Classic Gamer way back in the early 2000s, late 90s. Pretty sure. I remember playing it when I was younger, but I can't remember if I played it as a kid. I would have remembered if I did, but this is stupid. Did I get it? I think I did. Because I wanted to kill the guy behind him before it got me, you know? I got 3 more. Blammo! Anna, you can come out, you know. If you need to get water or the bathroom or... Either that, she's just trying to distract me and fuck with me. Which is probably more probable than her needing something. Because she's like that cat that everyone says they have, but you've never seen it. She just goes in a room and you almost just forget she exists. She's a good kid. She's a real good kid. Oh, I thought I could just swipe through with a few boom booms. Oh, that hurt my wrist. God damn it. Oh, I don't know if it's me or, and I don't like. I mean, I know we all blame the controller sometimes. Oh, that was stupid. I fired all three of them at once. I was like, pow, pow, pow. But the button on this controller sometimes, I don't feel like it's registering, or maybe I'm just hitting it. You know, sometimes some controls, if you hit it on the edge, it doesn't register because the whole contact pad doesn't go down. I don't know. But it feels like that's going on when I'm trying to rifle off a bunch of shots, you know? This is probably my best strategy this time. Again, it could just be me. Fuck. Well, we've done good so far. We haven't died yet, until now. And we've managed to collect a few extra lives and hang on to them. But firing, man, firing like this can sometimes give you a false sense of fucking security. That you cannot... that you will not do well with. I'm also breaking one of my cardinal rules with this game. I don't look up. I look maybe... See those dots in front of me? Maybe 4 dots up. Maybe a little higher. It's hard to describe. I don't look at the top. I don't wait to see what's coming. Once things are on the screen, I'm kind of looking at where they're headed, you know? Ah! I was doing so good, too. Die on Sector 4. This is stupid. Oh, I should be dead there. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I got it! I didn't think I was gonna get that one. Oh. Alright, come on. Hook me up here, guys. Oh. That went right through him. That was a ghost pasta shell. You know, I should make some baked ziti tonight. Chicken and ziti. Oh, we don't have any mozzarella. I'll have to see if I can't scrounge up some mozzarella. Baked chicken and ziti. In fact, I'll, after this, I'm going to chop up some chicken and marinate it in olive oil and seasonings. I was going to say, one of them has to come over. There's 3 of them on the screen. Oh. Ah! I had too much momentum. Baked ziti is the best, absolutely. Especially the edges, the crunchy edges. As long as you have some sauce to dip it in. Because I don't have teeth. I don't have teeth. Alright, I'm going to grab this guy. And then I'll shoot you. And then I shoot you. I'm still feeling that slap from Yaz Revenge earlier. If you were here for that, that was fucking funny. Big CD, you know, I like to put what I call an official fuck ton of cheese in it. I mean, I'm talking in the pasta, on top of the pasta, with the chicken, mixing it all together. So it's almost like I don't know. I suppose I would compare it to another deep dish pizza, but you know what I mean. I mean, like the cheese is holding the pasta together. Fuck yeah. Oh, here we go. Don't shoot me, no one shoot me. Dead. Ha ha ha! Thanks for being cool. Here's your prize. I shoot you in the face. Alright, we have a sip here. Oh, that one's going down a little too easy. We might be making another cup here shortly. That should have been a hit. Oh, that should have been a hit too. I guess because you got behind the rock so quick, it just glitched. Got 4 for 4, I think, right? 4 for 4, I think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna get that set up as soon as this is done. I'm wicked excited. Unless my lady's watching and she wants to come up with another plan. Oh, I missed the pasta shell. You know, if anyone in the house would eat it, I'd make stuffed shells or manicotti. Oh, shoot. I could have used that. And it's funny, they won't eat it, but she'll eat lasagna. Which is, I mean, oh, shit, why didn't it go left? Why didn't you go left? Maybe I was not pressing the button hard enough. You know, all pasta is pretty much the exact same thing. It's kind of like Taco Bell. It's the same ingredients, just rearranged. Oh! I didn't mean to shoot that last one. I meant to go right. All right, well, we're 4-1. It's all the same pasta. Maybe they'll reward me with a... Oh, I thought I had that guy too. I almost screwed the pooch there. Oh! That should have been a hit. Oh! There we go. Good job not shooting it, Chris. Good job. No. There was no projectile on that screen, and I shot his ass. I'm calling fuck on that one. Presidento Predicto, was that bullshit?
That would be a great thing for all of humanity.
What, being a bullshit? Fuck! Be a great thing for all of humanity. Chris, hit the button, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at the screen and like, I legit forgot what I was doing. That's not a good sign. Bro. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, we're going to be talking about the Alzheimer's Association here pretty soon. And I want to do a big this year. That was the controller. I was pressing down on the right. But I found out something the other day that was wicked interesting. That other countries, and I don't know if I saw there were any here in the States, but they have these things called dementia villages. Fuck. Where, I mean, there's people dressed up in plain clothes, making sure everything's, cool. But they're like these little fake mini towns for, dementia folks. Because one of the biggest worries with dementia folk and Alzheimer's stuff is wandering. They'll just fucking get up and go for a walk, and God knows they'll end up in another state if they don't end up in a ditch. They don't know why they're walking. They don't know where they're walking. They just know, I want to walk. Fucking, So they just let them do that. And they can go to stores. They have like a store there where they actually buy stuff. But there are people all over the place, and it's to give them the idea that they're home, they're in town or whatever. And I just thought that was a really neat idea. A really neat and humane idea. But on the other hand, where the fuck is that money coming from? And maybe they're just treating it like anything else, Their Social Security and retirements are paying for their living quarters and stuff like that. And I can see where that would work. Make it kind of like a landlord situation / care situation, but... Alright, what should we play next? Someone give me a suggestion down in the comments. We'll play one more of these. One more of this. But I thought that was a really amazing idea. And I don't know how well it's working. I didn't really look into it too much yet. I want to research it. First of all, to make sure that I wasn't reading some bullshit. But I did see a couple of different articles about it, so... Fantastic. Mega Mania. We'll give it a shot. I'm not a fan of that game. I remember the first time I really got serious was a High Score Squad Challenge. Oh, yeah. Astro Blast, I can't really play on this, buddy. That's a paddle game. They say you can use either or. But honestly, it's totally broken with a joystick, or in this case, a D-pad. But I could try to get to both of those. I mean, Astro Blast we won't be playing it for long. Oh shit! You know what? Let me try it now. Why? Why not? Right? All right. Oh, did I just open up RetroArch by accident? Go away. How was I doing? Astro. Where are my glasses? Astro Blast. There it is. It says fixed. Astro Blast fixed. Oh, shit. Oh, I can only use the mouse? Oh, I think we went through this before. Okay, you know what? Let's give this a shot. The problem is I want to... Hold on. I want to move the screen over. So I can see the fucking... I'm not playing E.T. I'm not in the mood for anything like that today. Oh, I can't see the chat very well. Alright, I'm going to have to lose a life to fix this. This is driving me nuts. Alright, let's do this again. Oh, you know what? Because the mouse controls the game, it won't let me move the screen over. Alright, that's alright. I don't think I've ever played a game with a mouse. I mean, I remember when everyone would do the LAN parties. My buddy, my buddy tried to get me to play, and this is long after LAN parties are over, but we went to our favorite little spot there in Tempe, the gaming zone, and he hooked up a couple of computers to play, and I can't remember what game it was, but he used the mouse and the keyboard, just traditional, computer gameplay, and I just couldn't figure it out. I'm not that coordinated. But this works pretty well with the mouse. Very interesting. Hopefully you're able to see the game and I didn't fuck anything up because I can't move it. Oh! Let me get my hand in a comfortable spot. Oh! Dude just said, I'm coming, bro. That always drove me nuts when it was strobe. Relax your hand, dude. You're hurting your wrist. I wonder actually if I put my brace back on, this would work better. So I don't know if a lot of you know this, and it should come to no surprise, but I like this better than Astro Smash, and I know Astro Smash is the OG. But oh shit, it's the mouse. You barely move. I mean, for an analog thing, it's great. But I gotta get used to this. Actually, we might play this for a little bit. So I can get into it. But this is one of the games I had as a kid. I only had a small handful. In fact, I have a playlist about it. My original collection. I only had a small handful of games because I would just play them at my buddy's place. I never got into collecting until I was an older person, Some people just started collecting way back then and never stopped. Whereas I didn't. I mean, my Atari was in my parents' basement for a long time. My nephew had it for a little while until he got his Genesis. I mean, he was a little younger than I am. He was born in 83. I'm 75. So, and my sister my siblings are much older than I am. Oh, fuck, this is weird. Probably an Astro Blast, one-handed. I wonder if I could do this to move it over. No, I can't. I can't see the chat, guys. I'm sorry. Let me play a few rounds. I'll close it out. And then how do I restart this? I'll use the controller. The controller won't work at all? It's so weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with it. Fuck, it just gave me one of those whirly birds right away. But this game means a lot to me. It really does. This is one of those few games at the time that I could literally just disappear into. I mean, I could play the other games and forget about what's going on. I had a bad day or whatever. The games are always there waiting for you, along with your toys, But this is the first game that made me focus so hard that the world legit disappeared. And it was during just that right time in my life where I needed that from time to time, And loosen up your hand, bro. Just relax. So I don't think it's a better game. I like it better. But again, that's probably a nostalgic thing. But I will never say that this is the original, the OG is the OG for a reason. Astro Smash is such a fun game. It's a little easier than this. I mean, I'm sure other people have mentioned that. And, you know, you go back with those rumors of trying to make it harder so they go with the other one. I don't know. I think that started more with Donkey Kong and made it look bad. And I don't know. But regardless, I would sit there with my paddle and I'd play this. I'd play this for hours and hours and hours and just completely get absorbed by everything in this, you know? And I got really fucking good at it back then. Really good. Again, I'm using a mouse, so I don't know. But yeah, this game has a real special place in my heart. Plus the sounds were so... Yeah, see, I barely moved the mouse and dude just jumped right across the screen. As if I were playing the Amico version. Which has that feature. You swipe the screen and the fucker goes, wee! 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 The secret to this game is you have a lot of lives. It's not going to stop. You're not being fucking timed. Don't go after every fucking rock you see. This whole fucking thing with the mouse. This thing with the mouse. It's interesting and it's annoying. Get underneath the thing! God damn it! Am I only gonna see fucking blue today? Ah! I should put it on B. I don't know what difficulty level I have this set to. I never even looked into it. Whether I have an A or B. Interesting. But I'll tell you this, though. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because it was the first place I ever played it and saw it. What's up, kid?
Do you have any sticky notes?
Do I have any what?
Sticky notes.
Tarantino's?
Sticky notes.
Oh, yeah, I got a sticky note. I'm plugged up, so I can't hear a fucking thing.
And I'm bad at talking.
There's a few.
Thank you.
Oh, be gone.
Mwah. Love you, Dad.
Love you, hon.
Right.
All right. We don't need to show affection.
Hugs for you. Bye-bye.
But going back to what I was going to say, oh shit, I have my controller in my hand, and that's why nothing was happening. For some reason in my brain, Pitfall will always be an Intellivision game first, to me. And I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it came out for the Atari first, but that's the first place I saw it, and it only makes sense for some reason to be, you know? I mean, that's another reason why I like this better, because I experienced it on the Atari, not only a lot more, but initially. There was only one Intellivision near me. I had a friend named Tammy, and her brothers, they were older, teenage / almost college age by this point. No, they were teenagers. And they had one of these in their bedroom, and they had a stack of games. But they would lock the door. They would lock the fucking bedroom door. And I remember they had like RC Cola in there. They loved RC Cola. You know, a nice clean room. Everything well organized. But once in a while that door wouldn't be locked. Or they would be home and I'd be like, yo, can I get in on this? And they'd be like, yeah. And they'd try to get me to play something like baseball. I'd be like, no, I'll wait till you guys are done. I'll play this game. Pitfall or this. Fuck! Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the mouse. I don't like using the mouse. I'd rather go look at play Mega Mania and look bad there. And the only reason I'm going to be poor at that is because I don't play it. I know it's a huge hit, and everyone fucking loves it. And I said this all when we did the high scores on it. High score challenge. That, I never got into it for any other reason than I just never did. Woo-wee. But it is a fun game. It's a great game. I like how it takes the whole dude at the bottom going left and right shooting. It makes it different, you know? I mean, it's the same, but it's not the same. It's really interesting how they did it. And that's the thing I like. I mean, this is literally a cross between... Fuck, I couldn't get over there. Galaga and... You know, Space Invaders and Asteroids is basically what this is. Space Invaders and Asteroids. Alright, so let's go down to Mega Mania. And hopefully, I don't have to use the mouse for that one. Alright, where are we at? Murata, Mario, Mega Force. Where the fuck is it? A Space Nightmare! This one I can move over to see the screen. There we go. Oh. Here we go. Yeah, I saw the E.T. jet. Nah, I'm not... Nah. Astro Smash was the first Intelli game I ever played. Yeah, you know what? And what a game to start with. Had to have been 81. Howard said. Let's see. Intellivision. This is Jet Scream. This is Intellivision hat. Well, let me put the fucking glasses back on. I knew I was going to read comments. Has great games. Also, Astro is the killer app. Absolutely. How you like the Amico Astro Smash? I like it a lot. The only complaint I've ever truly had about it, and I've been pretty vocal about this specific thing. You know what? Let's put on the let's put this on do chat. We'll rest my hands just for a few seconds. The only thing I don't like about the Amico version of it is, and I'm pretty sure this is more of a modern feature for reimaged games because I see stuff like this all the time, both with Atari and Intellivision. But when you get to the score where things should change, and in the game we were just playing, the screen goes blue and then pink and all that crap. Same with the Intellivision port. It stops, and then the ship goes to the next level, and then the next one starts, and then it starts coming down. So it's almost like you have that momentum going, and then they stop you, and then slow you down, and then hit you again. And it's like, I wish it was more, and I don't mind the transition thing, but I wish it was more of a, yeah, and as soon as you get there, shit's already coming, you know? And you're firing as you, or, you know, I don't know what the limitations on programming is, but long story short, I want to be in the action, you know? But as far as the game itself, it plays well. I enjoyed it. It's one of those games where I think it's better with another person. Like when I first met DJC at the Boston event, him and I jammed on that for quite a bit. It was a blast, and I noticed that when people are, you know, playing with it just seems like a whole different game. It's really good. I know you can do multiple players on whatever, but with that game, I is where I noticed the difference the most. I haven't played it for a little bit though. I think I burnt myself out on it for a little while. It'd probably be good to pick it back up. I had the controller over here because we were playing, and I was kind of over like this because I had to get a few things done. As a matter of fact, I have one of the controller discs. This is something that I got at the Boston event, along with this pouch. Tommy gave a couple of us these. I'm going to be doing something really fun with it here in a little bit, but that's why I pulled it out, not to talk about it. But yeah, no, I mean, with the exception of that, it's a fun game. There are certain things in it that are so satisfying. Prepper Nation, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? This guy's got his finger on the pulse. We're going to go check him out. All right, let's play some Mega Mania. Let's play some Mega. Oh, I never finished with the I never finished with the chat. I am so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So let me go back to the chat here. I'm finding it mesmerizing. Yeah, it really is. I mean, you do get sucked into it, but it's, for me, that little pause between levels is, it can get frustrating. It can get frustrating. You know what I've been playing a lot of lately, though? Amico related? Missile Command on the Amico home. I actually, and I think a few of the other guys that are testing agree with me by saying for some reason it just works awesome on Amico home. Well, okay, it doesn't not work awesome on Amico, but there's just something about the way it works with the cell phone that just seems so much more, you know? Really fun game, really fun game. This might be the first game that I could actually sit. Yeah, right? Right? Spider Fighter! You know, we could get into that maybe after this. I love Spider Fighter. Spider Fighter is a game I try to show people who used to mock the Atari. And it usually brings them in a little bit. And they're like, okay, I get it. I get it. And it's a great game to introduce people to. Jess says he likes that one too. More spontaneity. Hey, Creep Prepper Nation. All right, I'm caught up. I love the music on it, especially the theme music. You know, the music's okay. And the reason I'm saying that is not because the music itself is bad at all. It is because... hold on, let me get the game back up here on my screen. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. Hiya, John at Prepper Nation. Yes. Hold on one second. Let me get over here. Something just glitched over here. I'm sorry. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. All right, Prepper Nation. Hiya, John at Prepper Nation sent me. Thank you. Thanks for popping by. I'm completely different from what you're used to with him. I appreciate you coming by. All right, so like we were saying earlier, I didn't play this game a lot, so I don't have the love for it that a lot of people do. In fact, I'd rather eat cheeseburgers than shoot them. That's what we used to call them. Oh, quit moving, bro. Your timing's fine. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, man. You guys didn't know I was a fucking opera singer, huh? Stupid. Cheer Bear. Wow, Prepper Nation's bringing all the cats over here. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We'll play Spider Fighter after this one. I probably won't spend a lot of time on this game. Again, for everything that we talked about earlier, I'm going to come over here and just kind of do them there. You know what, Stacy? What's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah. This is a high anxiety game. And here I am just firing off like a madman. There we go. Oh, man. But the pattern of some of these things, man, and in the way it comes down instead of, you know. Ah! Yeah, I just took a sip of coffee. What up? I'm balling that way. I just almost died. Oh! Alright, we'll play another round just for you guys. But no, let's go to Spider Fighter. We'll play a couple rounds. Oh, son of a bitch. And I'm sure there are strategies to this game that I just don't know because I didn't play it a lot. My buddy Gerald, who had he's the one I talk about all the time, who had everything. He had 2 Atari VCSs. Well, one was the Vader model, so it was officially a 2600. He had a Coleco, he had an Atom, and not connected to the Coleco. It was its own system. And the Master System, he played the hell out of this game. He loved the fuck out of it. Oh, man, did he like this game. I think at the time he got into this, I was really into Phoenix. You know what other game I didn't play a lot as a kid? And a lot of people are going to be like, what, really? Vanguard. I did play it, and it was fun. It was interesting having a boss game for the Atari. But I didn't really play it. Oh, shoot, I didn't see that guy. All right, see the chat's doing stuff. Wow, I'll get to you guys in a minute. Let me get dead. Oh, come on. It's like me at the bar talking to ladies. Just kidding, I don't drink. I used to work in a lot of bars. I mean, I used to drink. It's not that like I had to stop for like a problem or anything. Again, not saying that that's a thing. But a lot of people think because I just don't drink now that I did 12-step and all that. No, I just don't do it anymore. When I was young and I was out jamming on the guitar up on the stage, playing the metal. All right, yeah, let's get rid of this. There you go. I played a little bit for you guys. What were we gonna play? Spider Fighter. Let me get it set up. And let me get my glasses. Space! Oh, there we go. And this is one I can move over. Why is my OBS blocking the chat too? What the hell did I do to my screen? Oh, wow, there's a lot of going on here. Alright, so let me go back. Prep Nation says, hey, Creep, I love the music. Howard says, Prep Nation, hey, John. Yeah, Care Bear. I'm just going to call you Care Bear. It's going to happen. I'm sorry. It gives me anxiety. Okay, I'm all caught up. Getting rated, Chris. Oh, yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Good day, sir. John the Prepper. Tammy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And there is no formalities here. You will address me as dickhead. Or anything, close to that. No, I appreciate all these new folks coming by. Wow, thank you. I'm trying to clean, but I have no energy to do so. It's a good distraction. Yeah, you know what? And I keep talking about wanting to get a good setup. And we have a room. We have a room in the house. You know what? This would be a good time to rest my hand. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should try playing with it on. I don't know. And I keep needing to go in there and clean it. It became a catch-all room. It's like this little porch in front of the house on the second floor above the actual porch. But it's enclosed, but there's really no heat or air conditioning. I mean, we could put a window unit in there, but I'm streaming and you're hearing, you're not going to really like that, are you? So, but I would like to get a little mini studio over there and just do this more often, getting back into the groove, getting back into the groove, going back to the old school stuff. So, let's see. Cats are talking amongst themselves. Jet Screamer says, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome for playing your selection, I'm assuming. Nothing good can come of this. She's going to attack. LOL, Howard says. Okay, I think I'm all caught up unless there's a question or anything in there that I can't see. But, yeah, I'd like to get it together. I did a whole bunch of videos, and it was just before the pandemic and a little bit into the lockdown, the jail time, where I was in there, and there was like a hutch behind me and the 2 hats, man. It looked like I had Mickey ears, and I'll be honest with you. That was not by design, but as soon as I saw that, whenever I would adjust this or whatever camera I was using to make a video, I would make sure I had the fucking Mickey ears going. Shea Bear says, "My cat was watching you play. She's going crazy. I'm sorry. I have that. Effect on kitty cats. I come in the room and they go fucking berserk. Dogs just kind of get dumb. They just look at me like, But cats, they sense something. Something I don't know. I know you own hard copy for all of these ROMs, right? Everyone we've played so far. I mean, I have an actual joystick here that I used for the video where I was comparing it with the Lego Atari. If you haven't seen that yet, at least go look at the review video and watch the whole thing. That Lego Atari set, though, $250, $60. I really think if you're into Lego and into Atari, you're going to get so much out of it. I really do think for what you get out of that, as far as like building and the display itself, I really thought the cartridges were going to be one of those things where it was either the cartridge or you could build the little diorama of the game. But no, they're separate, you know? There was just so much going on that I felt that it was worth the money. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's the video, most recent video. But it's pretty cool. Guys, I'm going to take a second here to get another cup of coffee. And then we're going to play some Spider Fighter. I'll catch up on the chat if anything happens. So give me about 3-4 minutes to get another coffee going here. And we'll rock and roll on some Spider Fighter. And that should be enough time to get it's my wrist. To get my wrist rested back up. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I missed you too. Oh, look at this. Hold on, let's go back to this screen. While I was there, my daughter snuck over. She's homesick, for anyone just joining us. And she made me this little, it's like a little ring thing. I don't know. It's not going to go around my sausage fingers, but she's always doing stuff like that. Like, I'll come home and there'll be like a flower that she picked from someone's garden, I think. Down on my laptop here. Let me see what's going on in the chat, and then we'll play some Spider Fighter. Let's see. Let's go back. Stacey, this weekend I will be setting up my Game Station Pro, updating firmware and loading it with ROMs. That sounds like, except for the updating firmware thing, that sounds amazing. Me too. Oh my God. It is horrible, but awesome. Oh, I'm missing something here. You found my mug. Who found... Oh, yeah. You know what? Going back to that. Look at it real quick. My girlfriend saw that, and she's like, you really should make the mugs. You know, I do have a t-shirt shop. I have I think it's called TeePublic or something. The link is, you know, somewhere down underneath. Support the Creep or whatever. I got a couple shirts up there, and most of them are original designs. There may be some altered things to make it more akin to what I do here, but I can put shit on mugs, but every time I use my Atari Creep logo, it gets booted right off. Because Atari, you know, and they've been pretty strict about it. They've been pretty firm. I even put in the argument that it's a game, you know. It's a kill cry in a game, almost like saying check when you're playing chess. And they're like, no, it's a trademark. So, but there are a few things over there, and that's why I don't make the cup. You know, my girlfriend was like, do the cup. Kneel to no one. What's going on? Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Look at all this invasion. It's a good thing I keep a weapon around me at all times. I got my power sword ready to go. Unless you're all friendly. Then I got my power sword ready to go. Alright, let's play some motherfucking Spider Fighter. Let me take these off. Let's see if I have the reflexes for this morning. I'm saying no so far. Get the fuck out of here. Leave my oranges alone. Man. You want to talk about a game that gives me anxiety. This is one. But honestly, and I've told the stories 100 times. You know, when I was in Tempe, we used to do retro. Oh, I couldn't get it out of the way. Retro night on at this place called the Gaming Zone, where we'd all bring a bunch of retro consoles and, you know, stuff that's not common. And there was this one guy that worked there, really cool kid, younger, and he was constantly making fun of me for being. They were all Nintendo guys. Super Nintendo was like the flavor in that store. That was the hierarchy of gaming. So I pull out my Atari, I set it up, and he's like, okay, you have to convince me with one fucking game. This is it. This is the one I show him. And he played it for about a half hour and looked at me and says, it's still primitive, and I don't like the blockiness of it, but I get it now. And he played it with an actual joystick and everything. He's all like, how do you hold this thing? I said, well, however you wish. Oh, come on, man. Fuck a doodle-doo. I see someone said this game sounds great. It really does. I can see where it could get annoying to someone either in the same room or... This is another game where I never cared about high score. Unless we're doing a challenge, you know. I just never did. Oh, the chat's moving. I never have chat like this. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Thank you. yeah, my wrist is pissed off now. Oh, my God. Might have to make this the last game of the afternoon, morning, whatever you want to call it. I avoided that by the skin of my teeth. No! That's the first piece of fruit that almost got stolen, huh? But yeah, I showed him this game, and he was like, all right, I get it. I get it. The only other game I think that has more of a... I guess I wouldn't compare it. But Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes. It's got so much going on. And I think... I can't, yeah, it was Papa Pete. I had him play it live a couple of weeks ago. It was a request I had made. And... shit, this used to be a staple on Sunday Night Live, too. Over on Instagram. I mean, I would play OG Hardware then, but... Well, no, not always. Sometimes I would get into, you know, like Super Nintendo or something like that, or TurboGrafx, and I'd play on the computer, you know? I just aim the phone in front of it. Oh, did I get dead too? Oh, no. That's ungood. Wow. Fuck you. Your sister. What? All right, let's play another one. Yeah, this might be the end. I gotta put my brace back on. In fact, I probably should ice the fucking thing first. Should ice the fucking thing first. You know, for all the new folk here, again, thank you. I'm not the type to, you know, be like, hey, you know, like and subscribe and share this with your fucking friends so they can be annoyed. But it'd be rad to have a bunch of new subscribers. I've been getting a pretty steady influx, and I'm surprised because I don't really have much valuable content. I mean, I would say I've been more in the groove the past month, but up until then, I just kind of took a break. I think I just let a lot of things burn me out. I think I let the community burn me out. Of course, all the Amico shit. You know, you can't avoid that. I mean, fuck's sake, I have one in my house. So, you know, I knew I'd be under the fucking radar. As a matter of fact, I made a video a while before that saying, am I pissed I didn't get one? Right when all the test units went out. And I was like, no. Because I was going to end up on a microscope, but I ended up with one. So I was the only guy that had, well, not that had kids, but it was the age group. And it was more because my family does a lot together. Well, we did for a while. Now that they're like balls deep in the teenagers, we don't do as much. You know, we used to do shit every weekend. You know, all summer long. We were either at the zoo or up at Rockport, Mass., which is a great place to hang out. Amazing artist community. Plus, it's just gorgeous. That's what you think of in New England, like Fisherman Town, you know, that kind of thing. What the fuck, die? Did you see that dickhead dancing around me thinking he was cool? So they were like, you know, I mean, you guys do a lot together as a family, so we'd like to have you test as, you know, as a family unit, not so much on a technical. That was the controller input. Maybe I'm pulling it out or something. Oh, shit. I was hitting the button. It just wasn't moving. But that's. I mean, I've told the story before. That's how I ended up with one. You know, Mike has the little kids, the younger kids, I should say. They're not all little, but just all burned me out. I just got fucking sick of it. And like all this Atari news. You know, everything coming out. I've been quiet. I got like not into it for a while, but I got the bug again, guys. And I've actually been playing a lot more than I normally do, like as of late. Fucking hell. All right, we're going to play one more. I did that on purpose. I want to get to the chat here. The little one is running around, yeah. It's not the content, it's you, stud. Absolutely. What's up, baby cakes? Ah, man. Have a great day. Sub to your channel. Gonna head out. Yeah, right on. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the new sub. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. I sub to your channel too, but head over to PN. See you next time. But yeah, Prep Nation, it's great seeing you, my friend. It's great seeing you. You've been all over it lately, and I'm enjoying your stuff too. Again, I stay in the shadows most of the time unless something truly grabs my shit, especially now with what's going on, man. Keep your finger on that pulse. Keep your finger on that pulse and have a great day, everybody. Be well. But this is probably going to be my last round. My hand is so weak right now. I'm surprised my thumb's even doing anything. Kind of wish I had a turbo feature so I could just not worry about the... So I could just hold the button down. I mean, I know how to get auto fire. It is what it is. I'll just leave it at that. Oh my God! But we'll definitely be streaming a lot more now that I'm going to be home for a little bit until we figure out this wrist bullshit. You know, and instead of like separating from the job itself, and it's nothing against them or anything because I just can't do the job because of the wrist. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm literally I have my wrist in a locked position. And I'm just moving my thumb. And it still hurts, but until then, until I go back, he put me on what they call a on-call status, which means I don't have to be there. I'm still in the books, though. And then he'll put me as a full-time employee if I go back. And that all depends on what happens with my wrist. So. Oh, man, yeah. That's weird. So sometimes left and right's just not registering. It could be the emulation too. This is a fucking game where you can't be having that bullshit. Oh, man. He pooped out a baby and shot me in my face hole. Fucking asshole. All right. Ha! He thought he was going to get my grapes. That's usually your best bet. Just kind of stay here and kill them as they spawn, but sometimes that's easier said than done when you're... when your hand's not working well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I wish I could be smart enough to do the Twitch thing, you know? I would Twitch on stream all the time. I don't know why that would make a difference. But, you know, set up the stream so it looks nice and has the chat on it and all that. And, you know, all the stuff that everyone gets hot for when they're watching their favorite Twitcher. My favorite Twitcher was this chick on Van Buren in Phoenix. Oh, no, that's Tweaker, not Twitcher. Yeah, Van Buren was, that was the area that was known for a lot of prostitution and stuff. All right, so let me get back to this. We're going to say goodbye here. Let me put this fucking thing back on. It's like a corset. It's crazy. But it works. I'm not going to lie. It works. See, I don't like to wear it at night when I'm sleeping because the Velcro grabs my blanket. I don't like anything playing with my fucking blankie. You know what I mean? But I'll suffer for you guys. It's alright. Let me, I'll put it away afterwards. You guys like that? One of the first things I 3D printed with my printer that I no longer use. Let me move this over so I can see the chat and say goodbye properly. Alright. I sub to your channel too, heading over. Prepping Artist. Oh, I thought Prepper Nation had said that originally. I'm sorry. Prepper Artist had said that. That sounded weird because Prepper Nation's been around here for a little while. So, J-Rob, what's going on? Thanks for coming by. That name sounds familiar. Am I sub to you? I'm going to have to check that out afterwards. I find it strange how the Atari 2800 can play also the 7800 games, but not 5200 games. Oh, the 20... Okay, that was a mistype. You know what? It is what it is. I mean, you would need 2 cartridge ports, and you got to understand with something like that, it's more like testing the waters at this point. Throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And if they had gone with a 5200 kind of thing, I don't think it would have sold as well because, again, now you're adding cost onto it. And there's only a certain point people will pay for something like that. There is a small niche of us that would. I'm just speculating. I'm not saying that you're wrong. You're right. I wish it would have played, you get that Retron 5, right? And it has all the things. And we spoke about this back then, too. I'm saying, where's our Retron 5? Where's the pre-NES love? One slot can play 2 systems, 7800 and 2600. Then have the 5200. And then have a number pad or something on the console. Or even on the stupid controller that you add to it. Because then you can get covered with 5200. You can cover Intellivision. You can cover ColecoVision. Now, again, I don't know how it would work making the systems, but if they could do it with NES and Master System and Genesis and Game Boy, I'm pretty sure the pre-NES stuff could have its multiple console. And that's something that I've been trying to champion for a long time. But it is sad that it doesn't have 5200 capabilities. But what I'm saying, Papa Pete, what's going on, bud? I'm sorry, man, but you caught me at the end, but that's all right. That's all right. We were talking about you earlier. I played, I was playing Beam Rider, but talking about Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes, and was talking about how you guys played it on request for me a few weeks back. But, when it comes to that, I mean, I would never have thought in a million years we'd get an Atari 800 Mini. So, that's basically a 5200. Really, it really is. Or I should say the other way around. The 5200 basically is an 8-bit computer. It even uses the same power supply, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see a lot more 5200 love, and it's getting there. It really is getting there. We have it on the 50th anniversary collection, and we're going to see it on that little handheld, supposedly, and there's a few things here and there, but maybe down the road. Maybe down the road, J-Rob. If you're even still here, I don't know how long ago you made that comment, but thanks for popping in and mentioning it. What happened to my wrist? No. Okay, so I tore. There's 2 things. There's a thing here called the tricartilage something or other complex, and I damaged that somehow. They don't know, to the extent because they can't see in X-rays. But there's also a space where there's a gap between the bones of your hand and your wrist. And there's like a almost like a trampoline tendon there. Or cartilage. I don't know what you call it. But the thing is, that's damaged somehow too. So what we're doing is we're trying to immobilize it. We're trying to immobilize it. And I have another week and a half to go back. And if it still shows pain, then they're going to inject a dye in there and actually look into it and see if there's any real damage. So, and at that point, I think they might be talking about cutting me open and doing manual repairs. Maybe I should do it like the old Terminator. When he, I mean, I have an X-Acto blade right here. I always have an X-Acto blade and a power sword. But that's what happened. But I don't know how it happened. Actually, I woke up and my hand hurt, and then we got our first shovelable snow, and my driveway's an angle, so you can imagine if it's getting slippery, I fall down. Not as often as I probably should, but I do, and I did, and I landed on it just wrong, and it popped it out. So I started with an ache already. I popped it out of place. So there was probably something going on there. And then when I hit the ground, It probably just completed that process. So in the ER, they actually popped it back in. They did this real brutal thing where they had my hand fly on the table, and the guy came in like a chiropractor, and then held me like that, and then wiggled it side to side until he felt it was right. And god damn, did that hurt. I have a high tolerance for pain, and when he did that, I was like, all over. I engaged in an involuntary protein spill. The Atari Anthology game has games from every system. Yeah, right on. Yeah. Question: whose answer I should know? But how many 5200 games are there? Oh, I don't know. My mind wants to say 70 something. 72's popping in, but I don't even think it was that many, honestly. That's a great question, Papa Pete. That's a really good question. I don't know. I apologize. There was probably a time I did. 78, Jet Screamer says. So, okay, yeah, I was in the ballpark. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. He didn't get through No Fap November. Unfortunately, you are correct. I'm sure I didn't. I can't remember all the way or from over a Fap. Oh, okay, J. Rob says they're still here. Awesome. Yeah. 78. 69, I was wrong. Oh, okay, so I was a little closer, even though I went over. But, yeah, 72. That I don't know why that came to my mind. But it was close enough. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. We may come back on Monday. I don't know if I'll do any stream over the weekend. I do have a video I want to do. And this will be an exclusive for anybody who's here right now. This is top secret, so you got to keep your fucking mouth shut. Keep your fucking mouth shut. So I got a bunch of clay here, right? I swear to God, I'm going away after this. All right, I got clay. I got this disc here that is modern and television controller disc. It was a gift, at the Boston event, whatever. Party favor. Think about making a mold of it, and that's what the clay is for, so I can clay it up and make it nice, make a little box, make a little mold of it, and the bottom of it actually has like bumps and stuff, has texture for it to mechanize and do the doohickeys inside the controller. But I'm going to do it flat and get double stick tape and put it on my actually original Intellivision controller and see if that helps with the disc at all. And that's going to come up. That's going to be coming up soon. I was originally going to put a Genesis D-pad on an original Intellivision one and see if that helped out too. I don't know where those parts are. I have them already molded together, but So for anyone who's here now, you get a little bit of a heads up. I'm probably going to attempt that here in the next day or so. And I'll do a video. I'm going to do a video. That's the only reason I'm mentioning it. If I do get to putting that together. But, all right. Let me just answer a few more things here, and then I'm starving. I gotta go to the CVS and get my medicine and all kinds of stuff. To answer your question, you may have been subbed. Not sure. I donated before in Snapchat too. I had to reboot my page and re-upload it, the vids. So okay, same YouTube channel, same name. Okay, cool. You'll have to forgive me. I have memory issues. If something's not very current right now, it's gone. And that comes from years of working in corrections and, hanging out in the streets growing up. A couple of lumps to the head will do that to you. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me. All the new folks that came by and subscribed, I wicked appreciate it. I really do. J-Rob, do me a favor. Just put a nonsense comment down below so I can just click on your thing and go right to your page. I'm very bad at the whole search thing. It could just be like a period. I don't care. I'm not doing it for the comment, That way I can easily just access you and make sure I am. And I can check you out again. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I got to do a Beat Saber. Right on. I don't know what a Beat Saber is, but guys, you've been awesome. And wherever in the world you are, I hope you're well. Take care. Creep it real.